Good morning, student. As last time we have discussed about the characteristic of sound or the various characteristic of sound, and in that we have discussed the first part, that was loudness. And since we know that loudness depends only on the amplitude, now today we are going to start with the second important characteristic, which is characterizing sound or which help us to distinguish one sound from other, and that is pitch. So, as loudness was dependent on amplitude, now what about pitch? What we can say? Pitch is that characteristic of sound that differentiate an acute or shrill sound from a flat sound. So it depends on the number of vibrations per second, as number of vibrations per second is called frequency. So as pitch, it depends on number of vibrations per second. That means this part, number of vibrations per second, is also known as frequency. So directly we can say that pitch is dependent on frequency, as pitch refers only to the musical sounds, and each musical sound or a note, what is a note? A sound of single frequency is called a tone, and a note, a combination of two or more several sound, is called a note. So firstly, tone. Tone is sound of single frequency. And if such kind of tones combine, then they are called note. Note is combination of tone. Okay, so it pitch basically, what does it represent? It is it refers only to the musical sound, and each musical note has a definite pitch. Now, if pitch is high, that means sound is shrill, and if pitch is very low, the sound is flat. In tape recorder, TV, you might have just referred to two terms, that is bass and treble. Bass refers to low pitch, while treble refers to high pitch. At a bass or woofer are made on, then it is a low pitch sound which is produced, or a grave sound. Okay, so when bass is made very much high, at that moment very small or feeble sound which is produced by tabla or dhola, it also become predominant. While if we increase the treble, that means it is high pitch sound, then the sound, the shrill sound which is produced by flute, ghungru, they become prominent. Okay, so bass makes the instruments which are having very large surface area, that sound become more predominant, while in treble, those musical instruments which are having very small surface area to or it is passing very small amount of air vibrations through it, it is having very high pitch. Now, pitch of a note depends on its frequency, as already I have mentioned in the definition, that pitch is dependent on frequency. Two notes which are produced by the same instrument, it might have same amplitude, but they can differ in pitch when the vibrations are of different frequencies. Like I am saying that two sounds are there. Let us say simultaneously I am drawing the two type of waves. Okay, this is the first, this is the second. A and this is B. Let us say it is time plotted on x-axis. As last time also I have told that time is always plotted, time or distance, if the distance is taken, and displacement of the particle is of the particle of medium is plotted on y-axis. So here is the displacement. Now they are saying same amplitude. So I'm marking a point in the same level. I am marking another point on in graph B. Let us say this amplitude is 10 centimeter. 10 centimeter. Now here also minus 10. Here also minus 10. The sound is like this. Its amplitude cannot be more than this. While let us say this second type of sound is like this. In this case also the amplitude is 10. But what is the difference? Here the number of oscillations completed is 3, while here the number of oscillations completed is 1. So it means it is having high frequency. So high frequency means high pitch. And it is having low frequency. So that means it is having low pitch. Okay, so I hope that this thing is clear to you. So pitch is this kind of thing, and it is represented in this part by the graph. Now, as we know that in the displacement time graph, if number of waves that are completed or is traveling in the same time interval, it increases. That means time period decreases, its frequency has increased. How we can say? Let us say this total time. Now I am just depicting the time. It is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6 seconds. Here also 0, then it might be equal distribution. So 1, let us say here it is 2, then 3, then it is 4. If we will compare, then what we are just watching out, that if we compare the two graphs in 6 seconds, this graph A is completing 3 oscillations in the 3 oscillations in 1 second. Okay, so that's why its frequency I have to. So let us say till here it is 1 second. So let us say it is 0.3, it is 0.6, 0.9. Now, from 0 till 1, I'm just changing this thing so that we can divide it properly. Let us say frequency is 2. So, it is ending up till here. Let us say. Now, if it is 1, if it is 1 till 1 second, here also I am changing. It is 0.5, 1, 1.5, 2. Here 0.25. Here, then 0.5, 0.75. Okay, and till here it is 1. So if I will count here, then in 1 second, this is time in second. In 1 second, two oscillations are completed. While if I will see here, only half of the oscillation is completed in this I am talking about, that is 1 second. So it means that when your pitch is low, that means we will take longer duration of time. And if we will take longer duration of time, then automatically frequency will be more, because frequency and time period are inversely proportional. As last time you have also seen, and in the previous last lectures also, that the relationship between frequency and time period are that both are inversely proportional to each other. So on the basis of that, we can say that since frequency, if we will increase the frequency, automatically the time period will decrease. So this was the thing. Next, in the displacement time graph, if number of waves in the same distance increases, and now we are talking about displacement and distance graph, if that distance remains the same, it increases, that means wavelength will be decreased as frequency has increased. How we can say that? Instead of time, then we will plot the distance. Okay. Here also the distance, and if we are plotting the distance, then automatically in that particular, if you just measure that thing correctly, or if you remember that, then this is the value of wavelength. Okay, so as number of vibrations are more, so automatically the value of wavelength has been changed, it has been decreased. While here, where will be the next compression? Here, this distance is comparatively larger, so wavelength is more. So in this case, what is there? Lambda is more, wavelength is more, while here lambda is less, wavelength is less. So for displacement distance graph, the particular wavelength is less, and vice versa. Now, next thing are the various example, and what are the various ways by virtue of which we can change the value of pitch in various musical instruments. That means, like I have given the example for tabla. Okay, if we have increased the bass, then we are more prominently able to hear the tabla sound. Okay, tabla or dholak sound. And if we will increase the treble, then the minute ear vibrations will be seen, like flute, like ghungru. These sounds will be more prominent. Okay. So the various examples are: the frequency of sound of a crying baby is more than that of a crying adult. That means sound of a crying baby is shriller than that of crying adult. Similarly, you have experienced that the female voice is shriller than male voice. That means it is having very high frequency as compared to that of the male voice. So next example is, if you will hold a postcard, okay, and it is rubbed slowly against your teeth, against the teeth of a comb, then a grave sound is heard. But if it is rubbed fast, then a shrill sound is heard. In musical instrument also, like flute and clarinet, okay, the pitch of the sound changes by changing the length of the vibrating air column. We are just placing our fingers on the open holes, and by that virtue we are changing the length of the vibrating air column. Okay, so in stringed instrument like guitar and sitar, what we do, we change the place where we are striking the strings at various moments. So by these we are able to change the location, and hence the particular shrill or a grave sound is heard. Now, what are the various changing the pitch in different musical instrument? One by one, we will discuss about them. First one is in stringed instrument. Stringed instrument means like sitar or guitar. What we do. So, as just now I have illustrated that we change the position of the where we are striking the string. Okay. So, in a musical instrument like piano, violin, or guitar, we have several strings. And if you have ever gone through these musical instrument, or if you have seen those musical instrument, you might have experienced that those particular instrument have strings of different thickness. So their thickness changes, and under different tension, they have been tied up. Both the ends are fixed, and some are very tightly held between the two ends. So what is the reason? Frequency of the vibration of a string, it depends on the tension and thickness. So as frequency of vibrations of string depends on, number one, tension, and number two, thickness of string. Tension, with which the particular string is held between two positions, and thickness of the string. Now, a note of higher pitch can be obtained by vibrating the string under high tension, or by vibrating a thinner string. So, how we are able to produce the high pitch sound? For high pitch, this happens in stringed instruments. How we are able to produce high pitch? For producing high pitch, what we do? High tension and thin string is used. Okay, the pitch of the sound produced by a string instrument, it also depends on the place where it is plugged. If string is stretched between its end and is plugged more closer to one of the fixed end, higher is the pitch produced. Okay. Now, next one is in wind instrument. How it happens in the wind instrument? Automatically there is air column. So in case of flute, clarinet, or shehnai, a lower note is produced or obtained by closing some of the air holes. So that length of the vibrating air column, it goes on increasing. As pitch of the sound produced by flute, it can decrease. So the sound which is produced, it becomes grave, it die out. It is very difficult for us to distinguish that whether a flute, whether a clarinet or shehnai is being played up along with all the other musical instruments. So to produce high pitch or to increase the pitch, what we will do? The holes are opened one by one. So to reduce the length of the vibrating air column, and if we will open the air, and you might have seen that they are opening the air columns, okay, by changing the position of their hands, the second hand, and hence we are able to produce the high pitch sound in this instrument. uh, this kind of thing we are also able to get it in our daily life. Like suppose you take a bucket, okay, keep it under water, and the bucket is initially empty. You will notice that as the level of water in the bucket, it goes on increasing, then the length of the air column, earlier it was empty, so the length of air column was more, the sound is heard. But slowly, if the length of the air column it decreases, so the frequency of the sound which is produced, it goes on increasing, frequency increases, so the sound becomes shriller and shriller. So by hearing the sound from a distance, we come to know that the bucket has been filled. Okay. Next, this same part is being described in the various activity which have been given in your book. One by one, I'm reading out the thing. Okay, so activity number 5 is there. They are saying take a steel wire, and it is stretched between the two ends. Okay, so we have taken a steel wire and its both end are fixed, like the wire we are using to dry up our clothes. We can take an example like that also, but it should not be very much large in length, otherwise the vibrations will die out. So plug the wire at the middle, they are saying, and it will vibrate in one loop. Now what you have done, firstly you have plugged it from the middle. Now plug it from 1/4 of the total length. Suppose the total length of the given wire is 100 centimeter. Earlier you have plugged it from 50 centimeter, now you plug it from 25 centimeter. If you plug it from 25 centimeter, automatically it will vibrate and you will see two loops are formed, and the sound now become more shriller than earlier. Next activity which have been described, they are saying take a test tube and fill it with little amount of water. Now blow air in the tube by placing your mouth on the test tube. Okay, you will hear a flat sound. Now add some little more amount of water. Repeat the experiment again. As the length of the air column above the water level, it goes on decreasing. We are increasing the water level, so length of air column decreases. So each time when we blow up the air, we hear the sound. So we will notice that the sound which is produced, it becomes shriller and shriller. Next one is in membrane instrument like tabla, dholak. What is being done? So there is a stretched membrane. We stretch it by means of strings. Now to produce the sound, membrane is made to vibrate by tapping our hands over that. So the pitch which is produced, it depends on the size and tension of the membrane. More tight and small is the membrane, higher is the pitch. And like if we will compare between the two, you might have seen in tabla two instruments are being used. One with a higher, with a greater surface area. So as the surface area is more, obviously the amount of sound which is produced, it is grave. And if the surface area is less, then the sound produced, it will be more shriller. So to increase the shrillness, the instrument of small membrane is taken, and if its strings are stretched and tightened. Next is monotone, that I have discussed before because there was a small thing that was expressed in pitch. So now we are discussing in detail. Monotone. Mono, as the name suggests, mono means single. So single tone. And tone, as I have told, sound of single frequency. Okay, so what does monotone means? According to it, it means that a single sound of frequency. Single sound of frequency is called monotone. That means those instruments which are only able to produce sound of same frequency. Now musical instrument, they are not able to produce, so because we are changing the music, we are changing the we are making it high pitch, low pitch, or we can increase and decrease the amplitude. We can change the or make the sound gray or flat, or sometimes it is made very much shriller. So that means these are able to produce not a monotone, rather a note. Note is a combination of tone. So in this case, where the sound of single frequency is produced, so it is called monotone. Some things that are able to produce these monotone. One of the biggest example is a tuning fork. Tuning fork. Okay, if you will see, it is of this kind of shape. Okay, so a tuning fork. What is a tuning fork? It is a U-shaped metallic, like this U-shaped metallic device with a stem. This stem, why it is being provided? So that we can hold the tuning fork. Okay, so like suppose it is a stick. Now in this particular stick, if a U-shaped type metal is attached, then that will work as a tuning fork. That will become a tuning fork. But this pen cannot become. I'm just explaining that there is a handle by virtue of which we can hold it. Okay, so it is a U-shaped metallic piece with a stem in the middle. Its arms are called prongs. This tuning fork is set into vibrations. If you strike it on a rubber pad, then you can hear. And if you strike a tuning fork on a rubber pad and bring it near your ear, then you are able to hear the sound or vibrations which are produced in the tuning fork. So it is made or set into vibrations by striking on a rubber band. Generally, tuning fork are of different frequencies, starting from 256. Okay, and different tuning forks have the different frequency. When we struck it on the rubber pad, then they vibrate with its own frequency. Generally, the tuning fork which are available in the labs also, they have the starting frequency from 256 hertz, and it goes on increasing. That is 288, and then 320, 384, 512, 480, 400, 424, likewise that. So if we have to describe this kind of thing, that is the tuning fork, then as normally, in normal condition, the displacement, if I will say displacement of the graph is plotted here, and here is the time, then any sound, it cannot prolong for a longer duration. It is like this. After that, its frequency or amplitude goes on decreasing and it dies. But if you will say for a tuning fork, but if you will say for a tuning fork, then the sound remains like that. Its amplitude remains same always. So this was the thing that we were supposed to discuss in the topic of pitch. Okay. Now, what we have described so far, let us recall those things. It is, or pitch is that characteristic of sound that they differentiate an acute or a shrill sound from a flat sound. It depends on the number of vibrations per second. Pitch only refers to the musical sound, and each musical note has its own frequency, its own pitch. Okay, then we have discussed about the thing that is what is being done in TV or in music player when we increase or decrease the bass and treble. After that, as frequency depends or as pitch depends on frequency, that means more is the number of vibrations which are completed in a given interval of time, more will be the pitch. And based on that, we have discussed about the different ways how we are able to change the pitch in different musical instrument. Like in the stringed instrument, if we will increase or decrease the tension, and if we will decrease the thickness of the wire, we have to increase the tension and decrease the thickness, we will produce a high pitch sound. Next was in the musical instrument like fluid, we have to change the length of the air column. If length of the air column decreases, that means air is not moving for a longer duration inside a particular instrument or any device, then particularly frequency will increase. And the third kind of thing is wind instruments, and the third kind of instruments are the membrane instrument. And in the membrane instrument, if we will increase the surface area, sound will become grave, so we have to decrease that. Then after that was monotone, as mono means single and tone is sound of single frequency. That means a single kind of frequency which is produced, it is called a monotone. And such kind of instrument which is able to produce a monotone is tuning fork. Otherwise, all of us, including the human beings or animals or birds, we all are producing not a monotone, rather a note, because we are our speed of sound, our the pitch, it keeps on changing. Next is the graph or waveform which is used to depict tuning fork. It is like this, and this is the basic structure of a tuning fork. Okay, so the next topic related to this we will discuss next time in our lecture, because the last topic is related to quality of sound. That is the third characteristic. In precise, I am giving just by sometimes you call that the singer is having very high or good quality of voice, and that is having very low quality of voice. So, what is quality or timbre? That is the third characteristic that we will discuss next time in our lecture. Thank you. Thanks a lot.